it is Saturday. I'm pretty sure this group behind me has no idea what they're doing. It's a big group of people who were walking across the entire parking lot, taking up all the space. No idea what they're doing or where they're going. The worst. It's busy here. I just got some tokens. And this is where I'm gonna primarily go to, is the Roots Organic Farm. Looks like they have some celery, sunflowers, tomatoes, melons. A lot more of these heirloom tomatoes this week, huh? Lettuce. It is busy. Farmers market downtown, and now I'm gonna go to this place called the Shalhoob Meat Company. Basically, they have a new patio, and I wanted to go try some of the food from there. So, anywho, they open at 11, so I'm kind of being like strategic. And the Funk Zone, if you remember, is busy. It used to be up and coming, now it's like developed. It is super like developed here, and there isn't much parking available. So Andy's actually at work right now. He's working move-in at UCSB, which super stinks. His department makes them work move-in for all the freshmen, so he is at work right now. Not too pleased about it, but you know, what are you gonna do? So the place I'm going to, it's called Shalhoob. Basically, they're a local butcher, and they've been around here a long time, and it's actually people's last name. Like, I know people on Facebook who are friends with people with the last name Shalhoob. Anyway, so they opened up a patio so that they can like serve prepared foods and stuff, and that's what I want to get. They're supposed to have really good stuff. Plus they also have prepared meat. This car is right behind me. I see you, red car. I see ya. All right, so here we go. Shalhoob Meat Company. Okay, I guess I could have parked right out front, but I didn't know what the parking situation was, so I just grabbed a spot when I saw it. This is the patio. Excuse me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And their menu. See the Funk Zone. I know I want to get the maple bourbon bacon bits or bites. I heard really good thing about their wings, but I'm not that into wings. The street corn sounds really good. It's like just corn with aioli, cheese, cilantro, chili, and lime. And then their bacon jam burger sounds good, but I also know the watermelon ribs are supposed to be good. The barbecue glaze, watermelon, red onion, cilantro, and feta cheese. So, and then also a lot of people like the tri-tip. They say it's really good. How does the line go? Does it go right here or right there? I don't know. Maybe on this side.
It doesn't? Okay, that's what I wanted to hear.
I had to check out their bathrooms. They're really hard to figure out how to lock them, actually. And then I didn't realize I was given a number for to go, so the guy came running after me and gave me my number, so I'm kind of embarrassed. I get embarrassed easily.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's tough.
I like these ones.
Now I'm actually inside like more of the butchery area. So down there is the patio with people eating and stuff. And then up here, they've got their beef jerky. There's the butchery back there. And then all these prepared meats, which I don't really know much about meats, so I don't think I'm gonna get anything. But it is cool that you can get like some local stuff here, including like links and stuff like that, huh? Yeah. Interesting, kind of not so interesting artwork. This neighborhood's changed so much. It like used to just be kind of like a little bit, I feel like it was a little bit crummy, right next to the highway, close to downtown, and then like it started getting a little bit odd, like with cool artwork and stuff, which I love. And it was like industrial, you know, like people come down here and they open up workshops to do, I don't know, make gates and stuff. And then like it just became a lot of wineries and food places. And it just picked up so much. Yeah, so anywho, I got my food. It took 20 minutes, so that was longer. Everyone else kept getting their food, and I was like, you ordered after me. I was gonna go say something, but thankfully I didn't have to, because he came out and said, here you go, darling. Sorry about the wait. The guy who said that. So I got my food. I'm gonna drive home. I know it's gonna be not gonna be as hot because it's like 20 minutes to get home. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm trying to show you a little bit of the neighborhood, a little bit of the area. And across from me, well, oh look, there's little bird cages up there. I didn't notice that. Are the mountains. I just got home from the farmer's market in the Funk Zone, going to pick up lunch. This is what I got. This is the jelly burger. They offer it with a side of kale or fries, and of course I chose fries, so I can't really see the jelly on it, but there is jelly. And then I got that maple bacon brown sugar type thing, so I think it's just bacon, and then you can dip it into the maple syrup. And then I wanted to bring something for Andy, or to share with him. So this is supposed to be an appetizer, but it looks enormous. This is the watermelon ribs. Yeah, I don't really eat ribs too much, and this is hard to open. It's like the watermelon and stuff, but I wanted to have something to share with him because he's working all day at UCSB doing move-in, and I thought it'd be nice if he had something to try from this place when he gets home today. I just had some of the food. The burger is okay. There is like some jam or jelly on it. It's nothing like super awesome. I couldn't finish it. It's too big. The fries were like meh, kind of mediocre. The highlight is that bacon thing. The 2 bacon things that you dip in that syrup. Oh my gosh, that's really good. I ate one of the sticks and I'm saving the other one for Andy. Very thoughtful of me, especially because it's so tasty. I'm gonna give him heck about it. I'm gonna be like, Andy, I saved it for you and I really liked it. I hope you appreciate it. So, and then I tried one of those ribs. I honestly, like, I'm not that into it. It just isn't really my thing. I just was like, eh. So, I'll have the rest of the ribs, that like watermelon feta cheese type of thing, and then one of those bacon strip things to try out. So that'll be good. He's still included in getting some fun lunch, even though he's stuck at work. So helping all the students move in. He's been super busy. He like hasn't texted me at all, and he's really tired and he's standing and doing a lot. So anyways, I just wanted to show you what I got at the farmer's market today. I went to Roots Organic Farm again. They're the people who get like blasted. It's so busy. Honestly, it's a little bit stressful. I got 3 of these heirloom tomatoes that I really like. They're just so easy. Like when I come home from work, I can just slice one up, have some salt on it, and then have it as a side to my dinner, and it's an easy like vegetable, I feel. And then I got some eggplants, and I have no idea what to do with eggplant. I only really know it based off of the emoji. There you go. I think this is a cucumber. No, wait, it's not a cucumber. Is it? No, wait, what is it? I need to Google what this is because I totally don't remember. He had cucumbers and then he had other things. I don't really know. I'm not too sure. A lot of these vegetables, like sometimes I look and I'm like, I don't know what you are. And then I got a watermelon. That was from the other dude, John Givens. And then at the Ojai Friends Ranch, I got some Murcott tangerines, which are really sweet and super yummy. So this will be a good like afternoon snack when I'm at work because I don't have any more peaches. So I don't have that for my afternoon snack. And then some orange juice, yummy. So that's what I got at the farmer's market. Little figs over here, looking outside. What are you doing? He's a mama's boy. He is. You love mama. What are you doing, Stitch? I'm kind of surprised he wasn't on the heating pad because I left it on when I went upstairs to call Mom. You should have got on the heating pad and enjoyed it, but you didn't. So I think I'm gonna make that acorn squash. Gonna heat that up. Hi, Fig. Hi, sweetie. I picked this up last weekend at Trader Joe's, but I haven't used it yet, so I think I'll do this. This was not an easy thing to cut up. My goodness. I had to grab out my good knife. I only have one good knife. Just to cut this little sucker. Anyways, I ended up finding a recipe from, hang on, that's the thing about how to cut it. Paula Deen. It's gonna take an hour in the oven, oh my God. But good thing I'm not that hungry. Baked acorn squash with brown sugar and butter. Not too healthy. I hear you. Who are you talking to? You already had your wet food and your dry food. Fig, you did. You did eat. So now I need to get all the little things out. They look like pumpkins. Well, I guess a pumpkin is a type of gourd, just like an acorn squash. These seeds totally look like a pumpkin seed. And then I'll get the mix ready for the inside and then bake it for a freaking hour. Oh my gosh, this afternoon.
So you dip it in this?
Yeah, exactly. You just like, you can keep it on the little skewer.
Yeah.
And just be careful because you just heated it up. And it's really thick. It's 1, 2, 3 pieces of bacon, I think. And you just dip in a bit and then try it. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful because it might be hot.
Yeah. Mmm.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah. It's good. Can you taste a little bit of like, I feel like you can get a tiny bit of the bourbon. Like a smidge of the alcohol. And then, yeah, exactly. It's not too strong. It's mostly just bacon-y goodness. And I tried it with dipping and without dipping, and I feel like it's better dipped in.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I think it is a bit. Did you lose one?
Yeah.
Oh no, floating bacon. Yeah, it's super thick cuts.
Yeah. That's good.
It's good. You like it? Good. Here is the acorn squash. I think the Martha Stewart recipe called for way too much butter and brown sugar because it all pulled up inside. You also do maple syrup. So it's very liquidy, but I'm gonna have part of probably the smaller one now, even though it's pretty late. We are watching an episode of The Little Couple right now, that show. I think it started up again, and it's showing not Jen, it's the husband, Bill. He went back to their home in Texas, which I didn't realize that they're selling and remodeled. It's so beautiful. And they're checking out the damage from Hurricane Harvey. Meanwhile, the wife, Jen, is currently in Florida with the kids, and they've got Hurricane Irma coming their way. So, geez Louise, on this TV show and in the news, it's chaos everywhere, huh? Good morning. It is Sunday morning. Time for our usual pancakes. We started this tradition. I've got my chocolate chip pancakes. I like to add some butter to it. And then maple syrup. And then Andy's making his, and he's gonna have blueberries, pancakes smothered in peanut butter. And this is what we like to do on Sunday mornings. And boys are keeping an eye on the outside. Yeah, you see any birds or lizards? Sometimes we get these lizards that come to the backyard, and you can see them scurrying along the, it's not bricks, whatever that stuff is out there. Anyways, the boys enjoy looking outside, keeping an eye on the outdoors. I'm gonna head out to Trader Joe's. Still need to figure out what I wanna get. I think it's gonna be busier than normal because all the students are moving back this weekend into the dorms and undergraduate apartments. And I think even the students who live in their own apartments in Isla Vista or IV, they're probably getting back in town, and it's gonna be busy out. I know yesterday, like, I was coming back from the farmer's market and that food place, the Shalhoob Patio, and there was traffic. Like, there's traffic as soon as I got on the highway, and then once I got up near our exit, the traffic was all jammed up onto the highway, and the entire off-ramp was jammed up. So anywho, I'm hoping Trader Joe's and trying to do local errands won't be too bad today, but we'll see. And I'm trying to figure out what the heck to make. So I've got, you know, those vegetables that I bought yesterday at the farmer's market. I've got the green thing that I'm pretty sure is a zucchini. It's like Italian ribbed zucchini or squash, I don't know. And then I've got those 2 eggplants. Oh, and I need to cut up my watermelon. This is what I'm referring to, by the way. I just have everything over here. And I made that acorn squash last night. That was pretty good. That was over here previously as well. So I just need to figure out what to make. I've got 2 possible contenders pulled up on my laptop right now. I just sometimes hate making something new because you never know if it's gonna be good or not. One thing is a cherry zucchini eggplant bake. And this website's really cool because they show all the steps, which I really like. So you can see like all the different steps you need to do and kind of see someone like doing it and assembling it, which I think is really neat. So I like that. And then the other site is just a cooking New York Times website. Pasta with eggplant and zucchini. And I think that one might be a little bit better for us because Andy and I like pasta and meat. So if we can add either of that to the vegetables, we're more likely to enjoy it instead of just having pure vegetables layered up as a bake. So anyways, I need to finish up my grocery list. I write it on my phone. I think that's what most people do, right? You just go on your iPhone or whatever phone you have and you add it to your little notes field. My Trader Joe's list, and then I just work from there. So yeah, I need to add stuff to my list and figure out what I'm gonna buy today. There's some more pumpkin-y items. This one actually looked new to me, the chunky apple cinnamon bread. It kind of reminds me of monkey bread, like you can pull it apart. Anyway, so the Trader Joe's that I go to is undergoing renovation. So right now they've got all the products lifted up. They've got all the ceiling exposed. And now the floor is looking real rough too. So anyways, they're just doing some renovations and then they're going to extend the location further that way. They bought out the hair store next door, so they'll be bigger. I already got most of the items on my list. Look at all these nuts and stuff. Oh, and they have that pumpkin cream cheese. I don't want it. It sounds kind of gross to me. This is it, by the way. This is the pumpkin one. The frozen aisle tends to be a little bit busier. Oh, these are what I bought the other week and I ate them all at work. Like I really chowed down on those. Maybe I shouldn't get them this week. But I love all the snacks. Actually, I had this. These are kind of like goldfish once, and then I got sick afterwards, so I don't eat those anymore. And all the items covered in chocolate. And those look kind of crazy. Sriracha seafood pot stickers. Oh, I've heard about this one. I don't think I'll try it, but butternut squash, macaroni and cheese, shrimp toast. I don't know, just all these snack type things here. Huh. And then all the good stuff, as I call it, is over here. The ice cream, cheesecakes, eclairs. I think I heard good things about this online, actually, the chocolate-filled crepes. I think they're supposed to be pretty good. And the other weekend, I actually bought this mint ice cream, and Andy loved it. He loved it. He really liked eating it. And this one looks good to me, actually. Vanilla fudge chip. There's chips and vanilla fudge. Golden caramel swirl. That one sounds good, actually. Huh. Done with Trader Joe's, and I'm heading to the farmer's market, day 2. I went Saturday and then today. I want to look for pluots and then maybe some little baby cherry tomatoes to add to tonight's dinner. So I thought it'd just be quick and easy. I could come here and get some extra ingredients. I'm heading out to run a few little errands. So I kind of haven't been doing all those like grocery hauls or whatever lately because I think they're kind of boring, but I'm gonna show you what I got at Trader Joe's today. I've got stuff to make tonight's dinner. So for that, I've got the pasta, these crushed tomatoes, garlic, parsley, and Parmesan cheese. For other things, like making BLTs, I've got some lettuce and bacon. Andy and I sometimes get into making BLTs as a nice easy lunch or dinner sometimes. And I ran out of my blueberry oatmeal, my bananas. I always have one every day at work. Just some basic lemon hand soap for the kitchen. And then I thought it'd be nice if we had some bread rolls with our dinners this week. These are the type where they are half baked. So you just finish them up in the oven at home, which is kind of fun. And then for work, I've been cutting out sodas at lunch. I usually always bring a soda along, but lately I've been having juice. And I really like the apple grape juice. It's my favorite. I usually bring like 2 of them along. And I just got 2 things just to have extra. And then I also like to have like sometimes chips or something crunchy. So I got these. I used to eat these. Sometimes when I'm trying to be healthy, I'll eat them. Anyways, they're nice and crunchy. And I feel like they're a little bit salty too. And they're just a good crunchy thing to add to lunch. So that is from Trader Joe's. And then I also stopped at the local farmer's market as well, just to get a few little items. I know I went yesterday, but I wanted to get some small things. I wanted to get some little like cherry tomatoes to add to tonight's dinner. I have the canned tomatoes plus some fresh cherry tomatoes. These variety, I don't remember what they're called. They had all these different types of cherry tomatoes. One was called like black chocolate or something like that. And then they have those like basic little red ones you see everywhere. These ones, there were these tiny little round yellow ones. So I just got these ones because I thought they're kind of pretty. And then some lettuce there. I wasn't planning on getting lettuce because I already got some at Trader Joe's. But then I thought this is going to be way better than the butter lettuce from Trader Joe's. So whatever, I'll just have lots of lettuce. And then cantaloupe. Last weekend I got my cantaloupe from John Gibbons and I didn't like it that much. It wasn't really good. So I thought, well, I'll try Roots this week. By the way, this is all from Roots, who I went to yesterday as well. So yeah, I'm hoping that their stuff will be a little bit better. Stitch is asleep in his little cat ball, the shark cat ball. Just wrapped up like a little swirly raisin. Taking his nap. Oh, I wanted to mention that earlier. You know, I got those vegetables at the farmer's market. Afterwards, I looked on the counter and I saw this tiny little, I think it's an inchworm. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it was this little squirmy thing. And it was really small, and he'd go to move. Yeah, so then I put him out in the backyard so he can be free. So I'm gonna start getting dinner ready. So I just started cutting some vegetables. This is the eggplant, which almost looks like kind of like a dried apple. You know when apples are a little bit old, they start to get a little bit brownish? Well, first I took the eggplant, cut off the top and bottom, peeled it, and then cut it up into bits. I might make it a little bit smaller. And then the zucchini is really neat. I like how it looks when you cut it. This was that side, but I think because of the unique like kind of ribbed shape to it, I might have some really cool looking zucchini. So I'm just starting the prep, like all the vegetables and stuff, because this always takes me forever. So everything is going right now. We've got the sauce simmering or bubbling. I did part of the crushed tomatoes from the can, and then partly those little tomatoes that I got at the market. I've got the water, the fusilli cooking, and then over here it's kind of burnt. I don't know, the zucchini and the other vegetable. The oven preheating for those rolls, the half-cooked rolls, and then I just got some basil from outside. Just picked the basil from outside and cut that up, all that and Parmesan cheese to this. And then I thought I'd just start cutting up some fruit for the week and put it into this glass container. So I'll just have some cantaloupe and watermelon during the week. I can just grab it and take it into work with me. All right, here is my dinner. This is the pasta with the sauce that has tomatoes, little baby cherry tomatoes, eggplant, and the other zucchini. This is the basil I'll add to it. I just put it on the side and then some Parmesan cheese on top, and then I heated up one of those half-cooked rolls. So anyways, hopefully this tastes good. Hey Fig, who has the fluffiest tail in the whole house? You have the fluffiest tail in the whole house. You do. Are you awake now from your all-day nap? You take a lot of naps. And Stitch wants to come in and say hello too. Actually, Stitch was a naughty boy. Today at lunch I made a BLT using some of that new stuff I got at the grocery store. And I was waiting for the oven to preheat, and Stitch jumped up on the counter, grabbed a piece of bacon, and I found him eating it. So, Stitch is a naughty boy. He's definitely the troublemaker. Yeah, I don't think he ate that much of the bacon, but I did find him on the kitchen counter with bacon in his mouth. So I threw that piece away, and then he was scolded, and he didn't really care. So yeah. Anyway, so all done with dinner. It was okay. Yeah, I feel like pasta is definitely better with like a meat sauce instead of a vegetable sauce, but it's good to have the vegetables. So yeah, I guess we're just getting ready to go back to work tomorrow. It's going to be nuts with all the undergrads back on campus. It's going to be so busy now. I mean, I've had the first year master students have been at my work for the past week having their orientation, but now it's going to be all the undergrads all across campus. So anyways, I hope that you enjoyed watching this vlog. Things are going well for you. And that you have a good week up ahead. Bye-bye.